My niece mouthed, "We don't sit with people like you." And everyone laughed. I smiled, shrugged, took my son's hand, and walked out. The laughter stayed behind, echoing like cheap glass breaking. I didn't correct her. I didn't need to. Dad pinged that night. "Payment tomorrow, right?" I stared at the message, then typed back, "Not my problem." That was the moment everything shifted. They didn't know it yet, but by morning their laughter would turn into panic. I used to be the one they called the backbone of the family. Every emergency, every debt, every broken plan, I was the solution. They depended on me, and I mistook that for love. When my wife left, they didn't even pretend to care. She was the golden one in their eyes, charming, pretty, ambitious. They told me, "You'll bounce back." "You always do." But they already knew she wasn't coming back to me. She was already in someone else's arms. My brother's arms, I found out on a Sunday, a picture not even sent to me. A family barbecue posted online, her hand on his shoulder. My son in the frame smiling. Caption: "Family always finds its way back together." Family. That word used to mean something. I didn't scream, didn't drink, didn't break things. I just sat there, replaying every moment. The dinners, the glances, the excuses. The pattern was clear now. They'd replaced me quietly, and they thought I'd never notice. Revenge didn't come as fire. It came as clarity. I stopped reacting and started listening. Dad's payment tomorrow was a reminder. I still funded everything. Their house, their cars, their little family gatherings. All of it ran on my money. So I began the withdrawal, silent, surgical. Sold the shares they didn't know I owned. Transferred the company account to a private holding. Cut the joint credit lines. Then I made one phone call to the bank. By Monday morning, their business loan defaulted. By noon, the construction project my brother managed was on hold. By evening, my niece's school called about an unpaid term fee. And by night, Dad called. His voice cracked. "Son, what's going on?" "The accounts?" I let him speak. Then I said calmly, "You replaced me. Now live without me." They didn't understand the scale of what I'd done. Not yet. Every property was tied to my name. Every signature they'd leaned on, mine. They'd built their comfort on my patience, and I'd finally stopped signing. My wife, ex-wife now, texted next. "This isn't you. You're better than this." I almost laughed. This is me, just not the version you could use. When I showed up at the house to pick up my son, they were all there. Dad pacing, brother sweating, her pretending to cry. The perfect stage. My niece looked confused. She didn't understand why everyone was so quiet. I bent down, tied my son's shoelace, and whispered, "Ready to go?" As we turned, my brother finally spoke. "You can't just walk away from family." I faced him. "You did that first." The silence after that was heavier than any argument. He tried to step closer, but my father stopped him. Because in that moment, even he understood I wasn't bluffing. The next day, a single message went out to everyone. A screenshot of ownership records. Their house, their company, their accounts, all in my name. And the final note beneath it, effective immediately. Access terminated. By noon, their laughter had turned into chaos. By evening, they were calling lawyers. By night, they were calling me. I didn't answer. Weeks passed before I heard from her again. She came to my office uninvited. Tears rehearsed, voice trembling. "I just want to talk." I let her sit. She started with apologies, then explanations, then finally the truth. "I never meant to hurt you. It just happened," I nodded. "So did this." I handed her the envelope. Divorce finalized. Assets divided. Child custody approved. All fair, all legal. But in the corner of the document was a quiet dagger. She owed me half of everything she owned. Because she'd signed her name on my investments, too. Her eyes widened as she read. Then she whispered, "You planned this." I smiled. From the day I walked out of that dinner. Now, every time they drive past the old house, it's not theirs anymore. Every gathering they plan costs them, not me. They sit at the same table, but the air has changed. No one laughs now, and my niece, she still doesn't understand what happened. All she knows is that the man she mocked once doesn't sit with them anymore. He sits above them. I don't call it revenge. I call it correction. Some lessons need silence. Some need signatures. And when my son asks me why we don't visit anymore, I just say, because we don't sit with people like that. And for the first time, he understands.